Okay, so we're gonna be reacting to the Mario Kart World Direct. What am I hoping for? Well, a price reduction, but that's not gonna happen. At least it's not something they would announce this direct. I mean, it's a Mario Kart game. I think we've already, as far as like new reveals, I think the hook is something we've already learned, right? Like the whole open world thing, all the tracks existing in the same space and being able to drive across them and knockout mode. So what am I hoping to see? I mean, of course, always new items are nice. New items would be cool, but that's coming. That always comes. What? Battle mode. A look at battle mode if there is a battle mode. I don't think they've spoken about that at all, or if it like I didn't see it in any of the trailers or the treehouse gameplay or anything. So a battle mode would be really cool. And my last and I would say biggest hope is a campaign. Now, I'm not like a huge Mario Kart guy. I do like it as like a party game. I used to play it with like my brother and sister a lot when we were kids. That and Smash were like our thing. And I mean, we still occasionally get into it. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if any Mario Kart games had a campaign like at all. But I think now that they're going with the whole open world thing, it would be just so cool for that to be a feature. And I guess another thing I would like is for them to go a little bit more into the open world. Is it essentially like just a space for you to drive around in? I mean, it looks like the driving itself is really fun. I like how the carts behave a lot more like they don't behave like real cars, at least from what I've seen in the treehouse. They're more like little toy cars, right? They're a little like squishier, and I don't mean squishy in the sense that you can like like splat them or anything. I mean in the sense that they seem to be a little bit more manipulable, right? Like there's a scene in the trailer where, or was it in the treehouse gameplay? I don't know. I mean, I saw it in one of those where a car like sort of like comes like a not a Mario Kart car, like they're driving down a road and like a normal car like hits the cart on like the back end on like just the wheel, and rather than like that stopping it completely, it sort of like affects its momentum in the way that you would expect, right? So that's sort of what I mean, right? They're more like toys, and the whole rail grinding and wall riding. So yeah, I just want to see like what the open world has to offer. Are there like side activities? And again, like a campaign would be just so amazing. Well, anyway, that's that. Let's just get into it. Okay. Mario driving. Cool. Yeah, graphically, the game looks amazing. I mean, Mario games always look good. The design team, like the artist over there. Oh, sorry.
Start your engines.
Start your engines.
Welcome to the Mario Kart World game. Available exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
That's cool. A nice little like treehouse track.
In Mario Kart World, you'll aim for first place
Let me turn
in
on
each
subs.
Grand Prix. But why stop there? Across cities, plains, a desert,
Well, that's cool.
and even the ocean,
Sand monster.
you can drive virtually
I like the
everywhere
water
in this
thing, like how
fully
freeform it is.
interconnected world. Races are held on courses scattered throughout various regions that span this world.
Yeah,
And
we
you
know.
can freely drive between them.
Yep, you already know all that.
There's
Get
a
into the
lot in
stuff.
store, and we're only at the starting line. Let's introduce some of the courses that are waiting for you.
Okay, see, I
Here we
don't care
go.
about that. Like, we knew new courses are coming. Tell me what's new about
Courses are
this.
found throughout the world, inspired by their surrounding region.
That's cool, like cherry
Let's
blossoms.
take a look at some of the new courses to explore.
Agrabah.
Ride the ridges and roads on Mario Brothers Circuit.
Yeah, we've seen this. Like, this is the one they've
Cruise
shown
the
off
curves around the
everywhere.
canyon. You can't miss it. See the sights and structures of Crown City.
I think we've seen this too.
You can even soar in style down Main Street.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've seen this.
Drift along the rapid waterways of Salty Speedway and make a splash around the city's canals.
Cool. Venice vibes.
Stay cool in the snowy trails of Starview Peak.
That's cool. I think this was the one that people
Just
thought was
don't
Rainbow
slip off
Road.
while soaking up the scenery. Have a spirited showing at the ghostly movie theater Boo Cinema. It's a whole new kind of drive-in theater.
Yeah, this is cool. I like the new
In addition
tracks.
to lots of new courses, there's Toad's Factory.
Ooh, I remember this one. I used to play it on the
Peach
Wii with like my brother and sister all the time. It used to be like my favorite
Mario
track.
Shipyard, and more. Nostalgic courses from past titles are also here.
Yeah, they
But
always
now
come back,
They're
we know.
reimagined and spread throughout the world, where races can happen during the day or at night.
Yep, we already know about the weather stuff. It's cool. I'm just saying, give us new stuff.
Race as
Okay.
familiar characters like Mario, Luigi, Peach, Bowser, and Yoshi. Plus, new drivers like Goomba.
Yeah, I was looking at
Spike.
people like trying to see how many characters there were in it. And there's
That's
so many
right, Cow.
like look at this like Moo Moo Cow. I mean,
Even
that's
more
crazy.
new racers are waiting and ready to roll. Select your character.
What is that
Choose
flamingo
your vehicle,
thing? Did you guys see
then
that?
You're off to the races. Characters and vehicles each have different stats, so make sure to find the combo that best suits you.
Okay.
There are two main styles of race revving up in this world: Grand Prix and Knockout
See, here's
Tour.
the thing. They spoke about the Mario
In
Kart
both modes,
Direct.
up to
Like it was gonna
24
talk about a
drivers
bunch
can
of new
participate.
stuff that we
The
didn't know.
most in series
But they're just
history.
kind of going into all the stuff that they talked about into
Your
the Switch
rivals
1
aren't
and the Switch
only
2
hazards
Directs,
you'll
at least
need
so
to avoid
far.
on the road. Look out for cars that shoot bullet bills, attacks from Hammer Brothers, and other obstacles along the way.
Ooh, that was cool. Did you guys see that little like kaboom effect on the blue shell? That was really sick.
And now, get ready for Grand Prix with Mushroom Cup, Flower Cup, Star Cup,
Okay.
and more. Grand Prix races are held all around the game's world. You'll race through 4 different courses in each cup and aim for the top spot.
Yeah,
In
we
Mushroom
know.
Cup, you'll start off racing around Mario Brothers Circuit. While the second race will take you from Mario Brothers Circuit to Crown City.
Again, this is the one they showed off
For the first
at
time,
you know,
you'll
the
need to
treehouse.
drive yourself to the next course in Grand Prix. So don't sleep at the wheel. And if you conquer all Grand Prix Cups, rumor has it that a certain colorful course will appear.
Okay, Rainbow Road.
Next up is a new mode.
I mean, we know it's
Knockout Tour.
coming, but is that how you unlock
From
it?
Golden Rally to Ice Rally and more. These extended races take you from one end of the world to the other.
I think this knockout tour thing is actually super
Get
cool.
ready
This is
for a
actually what I'm
sprint.
most excited about so far.
But you've got to place if you want to stay in the race.
Like, I actually think this is gonna be like more popular than Grand
Speed
Prix.
towards checkpoints throughout the world. If you don't make the cut,
You know what I
you're
think would be
out of the
really
running.
cool? And I'm just gonna talk because I already know what all this is. They already talked about it. If you could
Buckle
like
up.
design your
The
own
competition
races,
gets more
like
intense
drive
as
through
you
like
close in on the checkpoint.
just randomly throughout the world and
You
like
got
set
to drive to
checkpoints and
survive knockout tour.
just like
Keep your
maybe like
eyes on the
post them
prize
online and
and
have
aim
other
for
people like
first
try them and
place.
leaderboards with like different times. I think that would be really cool. If you guys played Mirror's Edge, the second Mirror's Edge, the one that was a prequel, it had like a similar feature that I think was really cool. I mean, that game wasn't too popular,
Items
but
can
you know, it was
drastically
still really
change the
cool to sort of
outcome
go
of a
through those
race.
courses.
Here are some new items that'll help you out.
Sorry.
Coin shell.
Well, I think that's
Throw a
new.
coin shell. Coins will appear. Now's
Okay.
your chance to grab them.
That's cool.
Don't let your rivals cash in first.
Does it hit
Ice
anybody
flower.
or how does it work?
With the ice flower, you
Okay.
can freeze out rivals and send them spinning.
Ooh, a mole. I
Aim the
remember
hammer in an
those.
arc, and
They come out of,
nailed
like,
it.
the
Hammers
sewers.
also stay on the course for a short time and can be used to block off rivals.
Nice,
Mega
nice.
Mushroom. With the Mega Mushroom, go big.
Okay,
your
so-
rivals will go home.
Something new.
Use
lot
the
of
feathers to
classics.
jump up and avoid
Yeah, again,
attacks.
this isn't new. This has been here. At least in Mario Kart
You
Tour.
may
I don't
even
know if it's in
discover
Mario
some
Kart 8. At least I don't
unexpected
remember if it
routes.
is.
Comet.
Oh,
With Comet's
okay.
magic, your rivals will transform. What other mysterious effects will happen? You'll have to see
Okay,
first.
that's cool. But what does the
The
transformation
lower your
do?
placement, the more likely you are to find items that'll turn the tables. So when you get items, go for it.
I love the new like animations for items though. They're so much more expressive. Like in Mario Wonder, like almost
And
like
if you're new
stop
to the Mario
animation-y.
Kart series, there are added support features to help you along the way. These include smart steering, which helps you stay on the course.
Okay, it's good that this
Tilt
stuff is in
controls,
there for
where you can
people
hold
who
the
need that.
Joy-Con 2 controller horizontally.
I think
and use
games
motion
generally have gotten a
controls
lot
to
better at
steer.
this. I mean, PlayStation is still
And if you have the Joy-Con
way ahead.
2 wheel,
They've got like
you
a
can feel like
color
you're really
correction
driving.
and just a bunch of like different features. But I mean, it's good. I like that it's there. I like the controller too. The little, I used to have one like that
How
for the
about a quick
Wii.
break? A snack sounds good right about now. Hey, look! It's a drive-through.
I've seen a lot of those Yoshi restaurant things.
Here at Yoshi's, you can grab an order to go. Dash food. Take a bite, and you can unlock outfits inspired by your meal.
Okay, but what do the outfits do? Are they just
Eat
cosmetics?
some sushi and... Whoa! Nice threads. Once unlocked, these outfits can be selected from the character selection screen.
Oh, okay, I see. That's cool. So they're essentially collectibles.
Who knows what
okay,
dishes
that's cool.
or outfits you'll find. Make a pit stop and check out these drive-thrus all around the world.
Yeah, I like that. That's cool. See, that's what was my thing. Like,
That was a
does
nice
it just
detour.
like change you?
Now
But if
let's
they're
get back to
collectibles,
the action.
that makes sense. So I like that.
Let's introduce some new tricks that'll help you ace each race.
Sure.
Charge jump. You can now use a charge jump by holding the drift button while driving straight ahead. Charge.
Ooh,
and
see, this
release
is what I
to
meant by
jump.
the cars being more squishy. They seem like much more manipulatable.
Use
See,
this
that's
to leap
cool.
over
That's
obstacles.
Mario Kart, right? Like you jump
Grind
with
along
the car.
power lines and dodge attacks from your rivals.
Cool, cool.
And if you jump toward a wall, you can wall ride for a short period of time.
Is it any wall? Okay, it seems like it. That's cool.
Chain some tricks
See,
together.
Nintendo
and
has
you
been
may
getting
even
a
reach
lot more into
places
this whole like
like
freeform
that.
design.
So
It
close.
started with Breath of the
Almost there.
Wild, but
Whenever
it just
this
seems to be
happens,
getting into all
be
their
kind
games, like
and
Mario Odyssey,
rewind.
even Mario Wonder. This
will
idea
return
of
your vehicle to its original position.
letting the player sort of determine a lot more about their
Nice, made it.
experience. That's cool. Rewind feature.
This can come in handy when mapping out how to best approach a course.
That's cool. See that because that opens up so many new like paths.
Keep in mind, though, your rivals will still move normally when you rewind, so don't lose
Oh.
your lead.
Okay. That's cool.
Want to take a spin in
Okay,
even
so
more
battle
races?
mode. Okay, let's get into it.
In time trials, it's you against the clock. Here, you can race without any other competitors.
Okay, pretty typical race game stuff.
And if you go online, you can download and compete.
Yeah,
against
see, this is
data
what I
from
was talking
racers
about. That's
around
cool.
the
I like
world.
this. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm glad that they added this. I think it's a really cool feature. I think all games of this sort
Customize the rules
should have
of the
it.
road in Versus Race. You can use the classic rule set of running 3 laps within the same course, or you can choose to drive the distance from one course to another. You can even take the road less traveled and choose routes that aren't in Grand Prix or Knockout Tour.
Cool. Okay, see, that's what I was talking about. This is cool. Like
Up
the ability to make your own
24
courses
drivers
and
can now
races.
compete in 2, 3, or even 4 teams.
Cool.
Group up and get ready to put the pedal to the metal. Next up, battle mode. Pop off locally or online in balloon battle. Use items to burst your rivals' balloons. Pop them all and your rivals out. And coin runners, where you can go for the gold by collecting the most coins.
Okay, but how does battle mode work?
Race
Is it
or
like
battle,
does it take
enjoy
place on the
whatever
map,
drives you.
or is it like separate maps from the like overworld?
When you're not racing, you can enjoy free.
Yeah, I mean,
and
we know,
go
that's
wherever your
the
heart
hook.
takes you.
But what is there to find?
No problem. Ride the rivers. See the seas.
Listen, Mario Kart driving is fun enough, and it seems like it's going to be
Drive
really
the
fun
desert.
here. Nintendo always nails movement, but what is the reason for me to
Or
want to like
jump off
go
from
off the
way
beaten
up
path,
here.
right? Is it just like a novelty?
You can go wherever you like.
Like, is there stuff to
Even
find,
the
stuff to
edges of
do?
the world. Hey, there's a P-switch over there.
Okay. Okay, little challenges. I think that's
Hit
cool.
hundreds of P-switches you find across the world to start missions.
Oh, okay. Hundreds?
Completing them, you can hone your driving ability outside of
So
races.
is it just like a bunch of like driving challenges to find around the world?
There are also hidden coins,
Okay. Collectibles, okay.
hidden panels, and more. So take the scenic route and explore.
I mean, that's cool,
Also,
but
during free roam,
Okay.
you can take photos whenever you like. Strike a pose. Look at the camera. Choose a frame to decorate, and nice. That one's a winner.
see, here's the thing. They spoke about this direct like it was going to reveal something like brand new that they hadn't revealed yet. And all this stuff, I mean, they went in a little bit more into like what you can find out in the world, and I think that's cool, but it's
If
not.
one person has Mario
I don't know if that's
Kart World,
substantial enough.
Up to 4 players can race in split screen on the same
Yeah, it's a
system.
Nintendo game. We know. Yeah, this is normal stuff.
The game also supports local wireless play. Up to 8
Is that a
players
dolphin?
with
That's
up to
cool.
2 players on each system can race together this way.
Cool. Yeah, if I can find 8 people that can afford a Nintendo Switch too, I guess that would be cool.
And,
And
up to
Mario Kart
24
World.
players from around the world can join a race or battle in online play.
Yeah. Okay. We know. Like, that's pretty typical. You just talked about this.
This may look like free roam, but this is where you'll wait while your friends join you. Looks like someone's arrived.
Wait,
Yep,
you're telling
you
me
can
that
meet
I
up
can
with your
play the
crew
game while
anywhere in this
matchmaking?
By checking
That's
the map,
revolutionary.
you can quickly
I've never
see
seen
where
that
your friends are
before.
and travel to their
That's
location.
sarcasm, by the way.
Battle or race with custom rules.
I like that Wiggler as a character.
Or
I like all the
just go
outfits
for a
too
ride
that I've seen
together.
so far. And
Make this
the world is
road
really
trip your own.
beautiful.
You can also take photos together along the way, if that's more your speed.
Yeah, Nintendo really seems to be leaning into this like social element in this generation.
With Game
Which
Chat,
I'm glad. I think
enjoy
Nintendo
an
is
expanded
sorely
experience
behind
by talking
on that
online
field
with
when
friends.
compared to the
Use
others.
the
But
built-in microphone to voice chat while
sorry if I'm
driving
talking
together.
over a lot of this. I mean, this is stuff I've seen already in the Switch 2 Direct. Like we've seen game chat. God, look at that frame rate on game chat,
Or
bro.
take
That's
a back seat and
Jesus.
watch each other's game screens.
That's a cool enough feature, though. I'm glad it's
If you
there.
have a Nintendo Switch 2 camera,
Yeah, if you have $100
you
lying
can
around.
enjoy seeing your friends' reactions while playing together. Who's close by?
I think this is one of those things that seems cool on paper, but I can't see many
Wait,
people
who just
actually
passed
use
me?
it.
You'll be able to tell in an instant. Aim a shell and bullseye. And when playing together in person on the same system,
Okay, how much of this
a
is
single
left? Like,
camera can
okay, yeah,
detect
they're
up
the.
to 4
Okay, I'm
people's
disappointed.
faces.
I'm already disappointed.
Enjoy the view and get ready to face off with your friends.
This is just marketing. They revealed nothing new. This isn't news. I mean, the whole P-Switch thing and things to find out in the overworld, cool enough, right? But is it enough for me to be like change my mind on this whole thing? For me to be like, oh, is this worth $80? Music slaps, though. I'll say that. I thought of that ever since the trailer came out. Yeah, if this is the main theme, it fucking slaps. It's so good. Oh, a snowman. That's cool.
A transcontinental race around the world is just around the corner in Mario Kart World.
No campaign?
Available exclusively on Nintendo
No
Switch
campaign.
2.
Okay,
A hardware
whatever.
bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World will also be available.
For $500. If you can afford it. Okay. What do I think? Sorry, I have like a bad throat or whatever. It's like raspy. I mean, they didn't really talk about anything new, I felt like, right? Like, we knew about Knockout Tour, we knew about Grand Prix, we knew about the open world feature. I mean, that was literally like the whole thing, right? We knew about online play, or even if they hadn't talked about online play. I mean, it's 2025. It's a multiplayer game. It's not new to sort of tell you about it. Right, like if you were watching, and I'm not saying this to support Call of Duty or anything, but if you were watching a Call of Duty like reveal, they wouldn't tell you about online play like it's some sort of big thing, right? It's sort of an assumption you make about these sorts of things. So, yeah, I'm a little underwhelmed. I'm not underwhelmed by Mario Kart World, the game. I think it's going to be a really good game. I just thought that this was going to tell us a lot more than it did. Like, it seemed like it just reiterated a lot of stuff that we already knew, right? Like, God damn. Sorry. But yeah, I mean, we knew all this. We knew about all this, right? I mean, I like that there's stuff to find out in the world, like little challenges. And Nintendo's really good at designing that sort of stuff, right? Like the shrines in Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and Tears of the Kingdom, the like little doors in Mario Odyssey, stuff like that. Nintendo's bread and butter, right? So I'm sure those will be really fun. But is there more? Like, are there NPCs that you can talk to? Is there, again, I'm really, I mean, at this point, if they haven't revealed it yet, they're not gonna, unless they're saving it for the release, which I doubt they would. Doesn't seem like there's much of a campaign or sort of, how do I say this? Like, narrative reason to explore the world. I don't know if narrative's the right word for it, but, right, like, you're exploring the world to find these little challenges, and controlling the character is fun, so I'm sure it'll be fun to go around and find them. But they're like side quests. Like, I was thinking like stuff like maybe you go to like the city track, right? And you talk to a toad there in the city, and he's like, "Oh, I lost such and such thing on this side of the world when I was traveling there. Could you bring it back to me? Oh, and by the way, try not to maybe how would I like maybe like try not to hit anything on the way because it's fragile, right? Like things like that." Or just, and again, a campaign. I would have killed for a campaign, but I guess that's that. I mean, yeah, the game looks good. Doesn't look $80 good. I mean, no game ever looks $80 good. I mean, the conversation's a little hard, right? Because I'm sure there's games that you could like reasonably make a case that they're $100, and it might be this game. It might be that this game is $100 worth, and this is a bargain. The problem is that when you do this, you set a bad standard for the rest of the industry, right? Like other companies look at Nintendo charging $80 for a AAA title, and they go, "Oh well, we can do it," right? Like Nintendo isn't doing this in a vacuum. They're not doing it based on some sort of value judgment, like for their of that experience. That's what Bill Trinen said. "Well, Nintendo, we do our own thing. We price our own way." Like, prices have been standardized in this industry for like 20 years at this point, right? So when one of the major companies raises them, it's sort of, and people will still buy it because it's Mario Kart, so I'm sure it'll sell well. Other companies look at that and be like, "Oh, we can do it too." So, anyway, I'm ranting about the price again. It's something that really bothers me. Anyway, the game looks really fun. I love how like squishy and like toy-like the cars are, like the whole charge jump thing, and like the way that they physically react to the objects in the world. I think that's really cool. The look of the whole thing in general. I think Mario games, and just in the Switch generation, have really killed it visually in the art direction. Right, started out with Mario Odyssey, which just was the first Mario game in so long to take a risk with sort of like the look and feel of Mario, right? Like having realistic dinosaurs and people, and also a kingdom that was like hot, but it was hot not because it was like lava like it usually is, but because it was like food, and there was like a volcano cooking a stew, and then you had Mario Wonder, which was just filled with creativity, and Bowser's Fury even. It just, you know what I mean? Like it's... Mario has been just improving visually a lot in the past few years, and I think this is following that trend. I really like the item animations, right? Like the little like comic like text that pops up, like the whole kaboom and boom sort of thing. I think that's cool. Or the way that the characters sort of go into like frame into like lower frame rate animations when they get hit by lightning, just like you know, like moving around. What else do I like? I mean, yeah, I think that's really about it. The game looks great. Don't buy it. The game looks fantastic. Don't buy it. That's my thesis for this video. Anyway, that was fun. Really glad I got to see it. I guess. I don't know. Still learning this whole YouTube thing. I don't know how to do these outros yet. Anyway, if you like what you've seen here, like and subscribe to this channel or check out my main channel, which currently has no real videos on it, but you know what? Check it out anyway. And if you, I guess, like what I have to say, support me on Patreon so that I get to do it more often. But yeah, that's it for me. Thank you and goodbye.